Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Rob, and we've got some breaking tool news.
Do you guys remember how HART promised us that they'd build a battery platform not only for our tools, but for the entire home? Well, so far they've managed to get into tools, automotive, cleaning, and of course, outdoor power equipment. Well, last week they invited us to South Carolina for the launch of their third major push into the backyard, and this time they brought the big toys. Let's go. Yep, that's a riding lawnmower, and it's way better than I expected, but we'll get to that in a minute. This event was themed bee-free, gas-free, cord-free, struggle-free. All things I'm here for. To deliver on this promise, HART set up demonstrations of their entire line of outdoor power equipment, from blowers to this huge new auger, and of course, there were a bunch of awesome mowers. Everything designed to free you up from the shackles of gas tools without making any compromises on power or features. Let's start with their chainsaws, Sarah's clear favorite. Their range now includes two 20-volt chainsaws, their 12-inch and this awesome 8-inch pruning chainsaw. But if you have bigger chainsaw jobs, you'll want to move up to their 40-volt platform, where you'll find a 14-inch and 16-inch that we've been fans of for a while. But now there's an all-new 10-inch compact version with 40-volt power, but something far more maneuverable. Love this thing. They also have an 8-inch pole saw, which we've used before on our show. Sarah, of course, grabbed the 16-inch brushless version to make a few cookies. Never seen Sarah happier than when she's using a chainsaw. Should that worry me? Anyways, next we moved on to the trimmers. They're adding these all-new rotating handle hedge trimmers, and you guessed it, they rotate the handle so you can more easily trim both the tops and sides of your hedges, which is a big deal for me because my hedges happen to be taller than I am. They have 20-volt versions in 18-inch and 22-inch, and a 40-volt version in 24-inch, and that thing is awesome. Super strong 1-inch cut capacity, 180-degree rotating handle, yes please. Next, we briefly stopped off at the blowers. The only thing new here were some combo kits, but I still had to play with the ridiculous 40-volt brushless 650 CFM blower because it's awesome. I gotta be honest here, I completely missed the string trimmer demo while I was distracted by the auger, but that auger, oh boy, 40-volt brushless 8-inch earth auger. Why is it so cool to dig giant holes? We may never know, but it is. 200 RPM and 54 foot-pounds of torque, it's perfect for setting up 4x fence post and deck supports. We've got plans this summer for a small deck and some playground equipment that this thing would be perfect for. But the biggest draw here were the mowers. We'd seen this selection of 20-volt and 40-volt mowers before, with two exceptions. First, this new flagship 40-volt 21-inch self-propelled mower with a totally new black design and room for two 6-amp-hour 40-volt batteries. It performed really well, had single-point height adjustments, 1 to 4-inch cutting depth, easy fold, yada yada yada, pretty great. But the big news was the Made in the USA sticker. I couldn't film it, but while we were there, we got a sneak peek at their new production line, and we got to see these actually made in person, and it was amazing. Super excited about this mower. But let's be honest, the real gem of this whole event was this thing. That's the all-new HART 30-inch lithium-ion riding mower, and while they don't advertise it on the outside, there's a pair of huge 80-volt batteries on the inside. When we heard HART would have a riding mower, I was expecting something closer to the early Ryobi riding mowers with big lead-acid batteries in them. But nope, HART skipping right to the good part with a proper lithium-ion beast, and it was obvious from our first rides that this thing's going to make a lot of Walmart shoppers very happy. First off, it just looks good. I've been a fan of the black, white, and blue livery since the beginning, and it just looks great on the ride-on. But it's the performance that caught us off guard. We were racing it through some very tall grass without skipping a beat. It's powered by 3 brushless motors, has a single-point height adjustment, 30-inch deck, and it can cover up to an acre on a single charge. And you can totally recharge it in just 2 hours. Oh, and there are 2 versions of the grass baggers on the back. The one I used had an integrated 700 CFM blower in it that would clear out any blockages. Is that a word? Blockages? If it is, the blower can clear them out. Which, by the way, HART, if you could make that blower rotate to the side, it would let me use the mower to blow all the clippings off my sidewalk and driveway each week, and that would be awesome. Just thought I'd mention it. So the event was great. We've used a lot of these HART tools in the past, but when you see them all together, it paints a really significant picture. HART is here. They've been in Walmart for over 2 years now, and the line is an obvious success. And the best part is, they didn't make Walmart tools, they made a solid line of affordable but powerful and dependable home solutions. And they somehow taught Walmart shoppers that it's worth paying a little bit more for a far superior product. And if you ask any member of their team what's next for HART, they all get the same look in their eye and say, just you wait.